Greetings, webheads, and welcome to episode 63 of Witty Banter, yet another Marvel Crisis Protocol podcast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Alex.
I'm David.
This is JP.
We are here to help you get better at and have more fun with your Crisis Protocol. So it is July, webheads, and we know that AMG has promised us that the character update is going to drop this month. And we are through L. So we are just going to dive right in and try to be as efficient as possible to get through as many characters as we can so we don't end up not being done with this series before they actually drop the episodes. Or the updates, excuse me. So to that effect, I am going to be playing Game Show Host. I am going to be enforcing a 30-second timer. And whoever I call on is going to have 30 seconds to give their thoughts. Everybody else will get a brief opportunity to chime in. And I will make a determination if more conversation needs to happen. So, guys, y'all ready to put this into turbo mode?
It's time for the lightning round.
I'd like to see you
All
try.
right. Here we go.
I feel as though, as a Marvel podcast, we missed an opportunity to say, like, we're going to make this Quicksilver fast.
I bet you didn't see that coming. All right. So, with no further ado, we are to our first M. And JP, you have got 30 seconds on the clock for the original MODOK. Go.
I thought M'Baku was before that.
Yeah, I was like, are we skipping M'Baku?
I'm just
not-
going
I mean,
by,
we should skip him. But
You know what?
I'm going by Jarvis Protocol. And
Yeah, I don't see M'Baku in Jarvis
Jarvis
Protocol.
Protocol sees a period
Oh,
before an apostrophe. Okay,
well, shit. M'Baku comes at the end. He's after Mystique.
interesting.
Oh, they must say that this lightning round is going fantastic.
Are my 30 seconds over yet?
Situation. This is going exactly the way I expected it to. So we are going to abide by Jarvis Protocol's alphabetization. So we're going to go with MODOK. So I will as our dear friend Will from House Party Protocol would say, I will reset the clock. And we are going to go back to 30 seconds. Original MODOK. JP, what do you think?
Like, looking at his kit, it's pretty good. Good attacks, a good throw. He's got a bow. But he's not being played. I don't know why. There's just better options. 5 threats are weird. I think I'd give him infinite rerolls, not just once per turn. That was kind of a bad nerf for him. Yeah, that's what I would change.
And that's time. Alex, any additional thoughts on MODOK?
No, I honestly really like him where he's at. I'd be fine with infinite rerolls at this point because there's plenty of rerolls out there, enough of this, so I wouldn't.
David?
I think you got to give this guy another health on his other side. 4 health is so bad. I mean, I know he's front-loaded, but 4 health is just bad. That's all I got.
5 health is still bad without his wild tech.
I mean, it's still bad.
He's eating shit no matter what, I think.
All right. Next up is Alex. You have 30 seconds for MODOK Scientist Supreme. Go.
5. Change that throw to 2 power. Good to go. I really like everything else on his kit. He's just kind of boring in comparison to OG MODOK. That's it.
All right. David, any additional thoughts on Scientist Supreme MODOK?
I have one peeve with this guy and the other MODOK.
Okay.
I want some consistency. Make this guy size 4 or make the other MODOK size 3. They shouldn't be 2 different sizes. I don't know why that is. Like, this guy could be size 4. It's fine. Like, it just seems weird because, like, people who play this guy are going to be like, he's not size 4? That's weird. And I think he needs another health. After that, I think he's good. Just consistency with size.
All right. JP, any other thoughts on Scientist Supreme?
I don't have any other thoughts. I agree with what they said.
All right. Then we pass the baton to David. 30 seconds for Magic. Go.
Magic's a good character. She doesn't need a change.
Okay. JP, any thoughts on Magic?
I mean, I agree, and even if I didn't agree, she just got changed, so she will not get another change.
All right. Alex?
Again,
Okay. This lightning round is working better than I thought. JP, back to you. 30 seconds for Magneto.
Oh, Magneto. His spender sucks. His mobility sucks. His health pool sucks. I think I would give him like 2 more health. I'd make him like an 8/8. And then change the spender. It sounds like they are already. But yeah, that's obviously no. But I've never seen anybody use Magneto spender. So, other than that, I don't know. Do you give him mobility? I don't know. That seems like he would be kind of stupid then. So I'll just leave it there.
All right. Got 30 seconds. Alex, any other thoughts on Magneto?
no, I mirror a lot of what JP said. We did get confirmation that his spender is changing. I think it was either Pagani or Stick, one of the Wills, mentioned that Magnetic Crush is going to become his spender. They confirmed it on another podcast.
David?
So Schick said exactly, his words were exactly that Magnetic Crush is going on Magneto's card. So I assume that's going to be replacing his spender. Not sure. He has a wall of text. So like, I doubt they could keep his spender and add Magnetic Crush. It just probably doesn't work. Magnetic Crush will make him pretty good. I do like the health idea. I think he should have Juggernaut's fucking helmet. It doesn't make any sense to me why, like, Charles can move him. Like, it just shouldn't be. I think if you fix that, I think you'd be good. Magnetic Crush is a very good, like the attack is very good. So if it ends up on his tactics or on his character card, it might be pretty legit.
All right. Alex, you are up next. 60 seconds for Malekith the Accursed.
Oh boy! As much as I hated him originally, give his Pierce back, and then maybe give the no modify attack dice again, and then I think he'd be fine. Or give him health back.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. David, any additional thoughts on Mal?
I just don't think you can change this guy. Like he just like the pendulum just will swing too far. Like if you change him, he'll be too good. And if you like he obviously not going to get worse, but like I just think he's at a spot where it's like he just is what he is for the game. Like I think that they just want to make sure he's not what he used to be.
JP?
Why did they have to fuck Malekith with all the dicks?
Yeah, they really
It's a big,
did.
it's a big cat, but I see what you're saying.
I mean, I don't know. I think they went too far. I think he just got so many fucking nerfs. I think the real like insult to injury was like lowering his health. If they wanted to like kind of do a soft buff, like give him his health back at least. Playing Malekith with 16 health just feels really fucking bad. He can just fold like super easy.
All right. David, we are over to you for Man Thing.
Man Thing is a good character. I don't think he needs any changes. I think if you change him, he would get insane.
JP, any additional thoughts on Man Thing?
I think Man Thing rules. He doesn't need any buff or change. He doesn't need nerf. He's fine the way he is.
All right. Alex?
Devil's Advocate, he needs more power. Give him a double builder. Give him 6 power a turn. I'm kidding. I really think he is. I was one of the few that was very excited to see him originally when he was on the table.
Okay. JP, you're up next for Maverick.
You know, honestly, I haven't seen Maverick on the table much against me, and I haven't played him. I think his kit, it's weird. I think sorry, I gotta read his card. The anti-healing factor corrosive. It's like cool in theory, but I don't. It's just kind of a blank superpower, like 95% of the time. And you guys know how I feel about blank superpowers 95% of the time. Like, it's cool, it's like very thematic for this guy, but like he's got an energy rapid fire. Like his spanner's actually pretty decent. It throws to size 3. Got 7 dice, 3 power for range 3. I don't know. I think he's all right. He does what I think they want him to do. Maybe give him another health since we're assuming that they want to bump health. He's only a 5/5, so that's all I got on him.
Alex?
Second.
David?
Yeah, I think you give him another health, and I think his problem is his affiliations because he's only Weapon X, right?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah, I think that's his problem. Is just his affiliations, right? Like Weapon X is not amazing, so he doesn't get played.
Put him
And
in
that's
all the
the way it
mutant
is.
affiliations. He's a mercenary enough as it is. I could see him.
Yeah,
being
I
second
mean,
in
I
all
would be
4
okay
of
with
them.
that if you
5 of
added
them.
into some other affiliations. Maybe he'll see some play. Like if he was X Force, he might see some play. But yeah, I don't have much for him. I think he's fine. He just doesn't get played for whatever reason.
Alex? Maximus the Man.
So he needs like honestly, I think his health is fine. Maybe make him 7/6. I highly doubt that's gonna happen though, because he's not supposed to be super tanky. He needs 3 physical. Get rid of this 2 physical shit. And that leadership needs like drastically, because like I understand what they were intending to doing, but it's not that much of a drastic change. Just get rid of the must reroll. Just get rid of that. And get rid of the opponent places on skull. That's it. Other than that affiliate or that leadership flag.
David? Thoughts on Matter?
On Maximus, yeah, he needs to be 3 physical
Maximus.
for sure. His spender is kind of crazy. He definitely, yeah, his leadership, it's just not good. I don't know how you fix it. Probably get rid of the skull thing, or maybe it would be too good if you got to choose where you could place. I don't know. It's not good. I don't know. I think he just exists in the game. I don't think there's much room to really change him. And yeah, I don't know.
AP? Thoughts on Maximus?
I kind of agree with these guys. I think he needs another. I just hate these 2 physical characters. I've said that before, especially on a 4th threat. I hate the double compulsory component of the leadership. Like you must reroll the first dice, and then on a skull you must be placed. Like the leadership is kind of trash. I think there's a lot of different ways to do it, but you just got to make the leadership better. It's what's the word I'm looking for? I'm using up all my 30 seconds looking for a word. It's a liability. That's what I'm looking for. It's just a liability waiting to happen. And the bow is okay. I hate seeing like an inferior version of an existing superpower. That always irks me. If you're gonna make it worse, like make it better in a way. Like make his bow range 4 or something. Just pisses me off. Like it's a bow, but they need to be activated on a 4th threat. Like there's tons of 4th threats with bows that are just bows. Like why did we make his worse?
His is worse because he can move anybody. It
Oh,
doesn't.
is it? Oh shit, you're right. It is a character. Okay, forget everything I just said. That is actually like it has a component that's better than the bow. So yeah, keep it the way it is. Change that.
So, moving on. David, 30 seconds on Medusa.
I don't know if you guys remember how much of a terror Medusa used to be. Like she used to be ridiculous. So
That bitch sucked.
I mean, they definitely can't make her better because they can't go back to that. And like her health is fine, her attacks are good, her superpowers are good. Like I'm not a huge fan of I think that flurry trigger probably needs to be something hit instead of crit wild because that kind of sucks. But if you change that, I think she would be good. I mean, she's still kind of okay. I mean, she has a reroll and everything, so I don't know. She's one of those characters too that she's only A-Force in Inhumans, so like you're splashing her, and so she'd have to be really good to splash. So I don't know. That's what I think you do. I think you change that flurry trigger. I think it's too difficult.
Okay. JP?
Maybe you change the flurry trigger. I don't know. It is really good. Like the fact that she has 5 dice and a reroll, like makes her flurry trigger easier to hit than like somebody. Well, I guess I'm trying to think of. I mean, there's a lot of characters that have like double trigger, but crit wild is harder. But she does have the reroll, and the flurry is like a crazy trigger. Like an extra attack is kind of stupid. I don't know if you change it. Maybe. I don't know. I think she's fine as is. Like she's not the hottest thing on the block, but she's definitely solid, especially in humans. I don't see A-Force taking her too much, but she's not like terrible. I think she's fine.
Alex?
I got to agree. I think she's fine. If anything, she maybe gets a help, but I wouldn't expect much other than that. I would like to see her flurry trigger change, but I know that Bucky's flurry was pretty easy to pull off, and then hers was easy to pull off. And they had to change those completely, so maybe it changes to a crit wild or crit hit, and that's but I wouldn't expect it to change.
All right. Next up for you, JP, is apparently my new best friend, which is going to sound very strange out of context. Mephisto, Lord of Temptation.
All right, I had been thinking about Mephisto a little bit leading up to this episode, but in the meantime, I was thinking of Mephisto in the context of like bashing him on the cast, but I started thinking of him more like about his play patterns, and in my head, he's a lot better now. I need to like put it like I need to actually put him on the table and test my theory on him, but I think his play patterns are actually kind of sick. I'm gonna take a little bit longer on Mephisto because he's kind of crazy. So on like a midline secure, you can move Mephisto. He has 2 power. You can, how can I be of service? Port to the character who's on the mid. Make a 6 dice attack into him. Hopefully do a damage. Gain a token. And then you can Hellfire Lash them after that and gain another power. Or gain a power. Possibly incinerate them. You're playing a 5 threat, so you are somewhat tall at least. You might have prio. Let's just assume you have prio. So you can activate Mephisto. You've already thrown a 6 dice attack. Obviously, it caps at 1 damage, but let's assume that you did the 1 damage and you did some damage with Hellfire Lash. Even 1 damage. So now you have 3 tokens, or 2 tokens on him. So you gain 3 power on the second turn, and you gain a power for the Hellfire Lash. So you're at 4 power. And then you can Hellfire Lash again to gain a power. And then you could like Termination Clause immediately for 8 dice. Or you could Infernal Bargain once. Like the play patterns are crazy. Let me backtrack. Top of second round, instead of doing the beam, you Hellfire Lash, you Infernal Bargain, you do the Devil's Due, and then you roll some hits, do more damage to them, and then you Infernal Bargain again with how can I be of service? So now you're at 3 tokens. You've thrown 2 Infernal Bargains. No, you're at 3 tokens, and from basically they haven't had an activation since round 1. So in the 2 rounds, you've been able to throw 3 Infernal Bargains, 2 Hellfire Lashes, and a Devil's Due, which is probably enough. Like if we're assuming that the Infernal Bargain chips each time, that's 3 damage, plus 2 Hellfire Lashes, plus a Devil's Due for every hit does the damage. That's probably going to kill a character, or like daze a character, in most circumstances. So that's a little long-winded, but yeah, I think
I'll allow it.
like his play pattern is just insane. Like he's just able to spit out a shitload of damage very quickly and be in position. Like you could even, if it's a pay to flip, you could even like flip the pay to flip on round 1 after you Hellfire Lash for a power, and be on the center. You've thrown 2 attacks and flipped, and then you start and you like just unload on them again. Like, it's just crazy. Anyway, I think he's pretty cool. I don't think he needs any changes. I know these guys might bash him a little bit, but I think he's actually kind of dope. And meet my associate. Like, if you are aggressively infernal bargaining, he's gonna have like enough tokens to like guard himself. I don't think the point is to like completely prevent damage to him. Like, it's just to like prevent him getting dazed before he gets activated. Before he gets to activate, he's got 7 health. If he takes like 4 damage, he gets like super dangerous. It's like now he can do all kinds of shit because he's sitting on a shitload of power. So I want to put him on the table. I'm actually really curious about him. And it makes me sad that I missed the Adepticon exclusive because I was kind of like whatever about it because I didn't think I'd ever play him, but now I kind of want to, and I'm sad.
I'll do you one better. I thought I'd never play him. I got the Adepticon exclusive. I sold him, and now he's like become a staple part of my roster. So I'm an idiot. Alex, what do you think of Mephisto?
I agree with JP, except maybe give him a help. Being 7/7 as a 5 threat, as squishy as he is, I think maybe make him 8/7. Because I mean he is the fucking devil. Or give him 4 physical, maybe. I don't know. Just make him a little bit more resilient against throw.
4 physical would be my vote. David, what do you think?
I think Mephisto's pretty good. He does have some innate issues, but I don't know. Like, I mean, there's ways to counter him, but obviously, I think that should exist in the game anyway. Yeah, I think he's fine. I would like him to be played more though, because I think he's such a cool character, and like he's just somebody that should be played. And I don't know. He maybe you make him 4 physical, maybe you give him another health. I don't know. All of those would be fine, or you could not change him, and I think he'd still be fine. Yeah, I think he's.
It does seem weird that he's not 4 physical.
It does a little bit.
Like
I do kind of agree.
He's a demon. Like, he should be like just 4s, right? Like
yeah.
It does seem like the answer to Mephisto should not be just run up and sock him in the jaw.
See, what they should have done, but I know they weren't going to, was they should have just made his defenses 666. But that would be insane. But it would have been cute. I mean, they did it with Mysterio and Carnage.
I mean, they did do it with his attacks. His attacks are 666.
They did.
That's true.
All
right.
I will say one more thing. If I do play him, I think I'm going to play him with Black Dwarf because because it's going to get insane. Just to walk.
Really good with.
Just to walk people. Dwarf. Yeah, just to walk people who are listening through it. You would move on a midline crisis. You would move up. You would. How could I be of service? Port to them, but like port on the back side of yours, with Black Dwarf like directly back behind it on your deployment line, and then do the thing where you Hellfire Lash, gain a power, and then if they decide to move up and attack him, since Mephisto's a medium base and Black Dwarf's a large base, Black Dwarf's still within 3 on the starting line, and you have a power now from the Hellfire Lash. You can pay 1, port Black Dwarf all the way up to the fucking midline. He takes the hit. He already has a power. If he takes 1 more damage, he can taunt after that. And now you just have a taunter on their face that's like spiking them in the face for like 6 dice attacks. So I think I'm going to play that.
Yeah.
If I end up putting him on the table.
It's the same thought process behind having Mephisto standing in front of either Sentinel Prime or Nimrod.
Yeah.
Mr. Alex, 30 seconds on Mr. Sinister.
I don't have enough time. Start over. Just start over.
I will. So we'll allow you some extra time on this guy because he's got issues.
Nope, because Venom is my call. He is my guy that I'm going to take my extra.
We're not getting a Venom this episode. You get one an episode.
I don't know if I want to use that card this early on a character like Mr. Sinister.
Well, we know his token economy is getting rebooted.
Yes.
This is one of the guys they've said they're doing. So we know that's coming.
But we got to start with how his what are they called? What are
His
tokens called? I
samples,
can't. Yeah,
his genetic samples.
samples. That needs to change on how you get them. He needs to be able to
Yep.
generate them a little better.
Yep.
But you can't make it super easy where he's just generating one a turn, because then it turns his tactics cards into a nightmare. But then if you don't generate them fast enough, the rest of his kit doesn't work.
Yep.
It's a double-edged sword. You just need to start over with him completely.
David, any thoughts on Mr. Sinister?
I wonder if you don't increase the number of samples he can hold. That might be something to consider. Maybe up into 5. But then you can't, because the area. God damn it! I don't know.
That's why that's why he just needs kind of a reboot.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
an area 5 attack.
Yeah, area 5 would be crazy. That'd be insane. That'd be insane.
Well, you could make that language to the card to a minimum of 3, to a maximum of 3.
What would be cool is if he had some kind of ability similar to like how Dracula has the thing where he gains a power and removes the damage if somebody's bleeding within 3 of him. What if Mr. Sinister had that, but with genetic sample tokens? So like if you're bleeding around him, he could just take your DNA.
Oh,
that would be kind of cool.
I like the lore of it. JP, what do you think about Mr. Sinister?
I think he's balls. He's absolutely trash. He's kind of fundamentally broken the way he is.
Yeah.
They wanted to make a cool token character, and it was like a super early concept, and they kind of dropped the ball, and he just needs... I mean, there's a million ways to skin this cat, but he just needs a rework. Like, someone with a token economy that's broken, just like, they got to figure something else out. I don't know. We could talk about a million ways, but yeah, he's just not good.
Alrighty. Next up, David, 30 seconds on Moon Knight.
I want to like Moon Knight. I think he's a cool character. He definitely needs health. 5/5 obviously is not where they want the characters to be. His rapid fire is really good. His bow staff is pretty crazy sometimes. Like if he gets a 2 extra attack dice, that bow staff is kind of stupid. I think what you could do is you could make his Chosen of Khonshu just any attack instead of only Mystic, and that probably fixes him actually.
Okay. JP, thoughts on Moon Knight?
Is there a 3 threat that gets to pump their defense for any type of attack? It seems strong. I mean, you could add something maybe like physical Mystic or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because like, what is it? Shadowcat, Sam. Who else has pump?
I'm trying to think. Sam's definitely physical energy. I'm trying to think of Cat's. Is her physical energy too?
Hers is physical energy too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like physical get added to it. That'd be kind of cool. I think maybe having all 3 might be a little too much for a 3 threat at least. I mean, it's not like it'd be insane, but like I might just keep it consistent maybe. I think Moon Knight's okay. Like he's just a fighty piece. Like he doesn't have any control, and he's kind of random with the multiple personalities. That's his problem. Like he's inconsistent. Like he can have some insane. Like he can have a midline steal round 1, but you have to roll the dice to get it. But like if he gets the extra movement, you just move, pick up, and move back, and then wow, you have an awesome midline stealer for 3 threat, but you only have a 25% chance of that. Oh no, it's a crit. So you only have a 1 in 8, 12.5%. Is that right? Yeah. So he's just random. like his stuff is good. I think his spender's a little. It's a little. I like to see his spender maybe drop a power, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's terrible. But like 7 dice for 4 power is just kind of below curve for sure, and it doesn't throw; it just pushes. So it's not like chipping more damage. It does let him place, I guess. So it's kind of a movement tool for him, but I don't know. It feels
An
expensive.
expensive one.
Yeah, it feels expensive.
Yes.
So if I was going to change one thing, it'd be that I'd make it 3 power.
Alex, thoughts on Moon Knight?
I agree with these two. Spinner needs to get a little better, either cheaper or make that push a throw. And make it before damage, because I think the before damage is way cooler. I think everybody thinks that, but moot point. And health. He needs health.
All right. JP, next up, 30 seconds on Moon Dragon.
I've come around to Moondragon a little bit. I didn't think she was terrible when we did the reveal, or when we did the review pod for the reveals on these guys. I said you should probably always take Mind Stone, and I still kind of stand by that. And I called her I think I might have called her like Teemo, like the Teemo version of Beta Ray Bill, and I kind of still feel that way, but I like a little less. I think she's pretty good. Just the fact that she has like basically if she takes Mind Stone, she has a bow online round 1, like where Bill doesn't have his throw, so she definitely has an advantage there. And just having the distracting illusions, like that's just an annoying ass superpower. So, and it not only does it mess with damage output, but it also like severely fucks with triggers. So, I think she's fine. Like I don't think she needs changes, and she's super new anyway, so she's not gonna get any.
Okay. Alex, thoughts on Moon Dragon?
Second.
David, thoughts on Moon Dragon?
I quite like Moondragon. Yeah, I still despise the wild rapid fire, but I get why it exists.
You know what? I forgot. I'm sorry to butt in. I'm seconding David's. I that's the one thing I was shitting on so hard on this character, like especially when
Wild rapid
you're
fire's terrible. It's
yeah when you're so incentivized to take the Mind Stone with her. She's pretty much like going to be a 4th-threat in like 90% of games.
Yeah.
Like you have a 4th-threat with a rapid fire with a wild trigger. It's terrible. So good call, David. I forgot about the rapid fire trigger. That's definitely
Yeah.
that should be a hit. That's total bullshit.
It should be a hit. It should be a hit, especially when there's so many 3-threats that have like Moondragon or not Moondragon. I mean Moon Knight. We just did him. His is range 4, and
Right.
his is a hit trigger.
And he's stealth. And
he's stealth. And fucking 3-threat Widow hers is just automatic. She doesn't even have to roll a fucking trigger. So like, I don't know what we're doing here. The consistency is just wild to me.
no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Hey, I see what you did there. All right. Alex, 30 seconds on Ms. Marvel.
I actually really like Miss Marvel. I it's so hard to say what I want to change on her. I think it'd be a really cool mechanic, honestly. I don't see the need for her to change size, like force the transform. I think it'd be cool if you got to like keep her in that form, in her embiggened form. And I think maybe she can get a health. But for the most part, I actually really like her kit. I don't hate it that much at all. I think it's kind of her affiliation hurt her too.
David, additional thoughts on Kamala?
She's so boring. Like there's nothing on her kit. Like she's got like on her big side, all of her superpowers are fucking innates. Like she doesn't even like what is she doing when she's big? Like she's just punching people. That's it. Like and she can interact at range 2, which is cool. But like yeah. I just don't she needs something. I don't know what it is. She needs a spender. Like why does she just not have she's just got like a ton of just blank space. Yeah. I don't know what they could do with her, but there
Also
should be
weird that
something they could do.
It's also weird that she can throw when she's little, but not when she's big.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's like I don't know. she's just boring. She doesn't have anything going on. Like nothing that makes her like you're like, this is cool. I'm playing Miss Marvel and she's doing cool things. She's just like, I guess I get big and punch you twice. Cool.
Now, she was
Uh,
fun with her movement shenanigans and stuff.
Yeah.
When she first came out, but you're right. Since she came out, she's been boring herself.
Yeah, she's just boring. There's just not much to her. Yeah. I don't know. Something. Just give her something different.
JP, thoughts on Ms. Marvel?
I'm gonna. So I agree that. So I wouldn't say she's boring. I would say she's a one-trick mechanic. Like they had this thing in mind where they wanted her to get big, beat the fuck out of somebody, and then like get small again. And that's exactly what they did. I guess it's working as intended. Like, I mean, she's pretty simple. It is kind of cool to like mess with your models, like transform them, get like a big size, like punch people really hard, and then like transform back, interact with stuff. I mean, she's not really my cup of tea, but I don't think she's like the most boring model in the game. She is a one trick though. I think she needs. I don't think I'm going to disagree. I don't think she needs a builder or a spender because, like, she goes back to normal size every turn. So you want to embiggen her, like pretty much every turn, just to get like the 2 extra rerolls. So like that's 3 power already, and then like you can throw it. You can throw in a throw for more power. So like she can spend power really easily without having a spender. If I change something, I would make the throw 2 power, right? Because we're thinking that the throws are kind of overcosted now, terrain throws, and probably
she can't throw. She can throw characters with it.
oh,
Though.
she can. Fuck, you're right. You're right. You're right. Never mind. Keep it the same. She is perfectly fine the way she is. She probably needs another health though.
Yeah,
I'll
she
take
does
it back,
definitely need
though.
another health.
I do want to say, I think she shouldn't have to be forced to transform at the end of her activation.
I don't know. I disagree.
I want her to be able to throw something after she transforms back.
Well, she can throw something before she transforms.
Right,
It's
but if
range,
she only
it
has
is
3
range 3.
power, if she only has 3 power, though, I want to embiggen her.
That's true.
So like,
That's
it just
true.
kind of sucks. Because
Yeah.
she's
I mean, you could put
power, and I have to wait
the
her turn back.
throw. You could put the throw on both sides.
That's what makes sense to me.
I agree.
Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
It is weird that
mean,
she loses the throw, but I don't know. I can
Just
see
because she gets bigger shouldn't make her not be able to throw somebody. You would think it would be the opposite of that, right? Like
Mhm.
her being
Yeah.
bigger would make her able to throw somebody.
Yeah, it's a little wonky. Being able to stay big though is kind of nuts because she gets 5 dice plus 3 rerolls on both attacks. It's probably a little push for a 3 threat, but yeah.
All right. Next up, David, 30 seconds on Mysterio.
1, this guy needs to be a medium move. Why are we the short small base is just dumb. It doesn't make any sense. I think his hypnosis gas could go to 5 attack dice. Because, I mean, I
It's
think
such a
that's
good
probably
trigger.
fine.
It's such
It
a
is a
good
good trigger, though.
Like
I
it's an
don't
amazing, it's
know.
an insane trigger.
It is. It is. I just wish it was like. It just like you get those times where you're like, I'm throwing 4 dice and I'm hoping to do damage, and then it just doesn't pan
And
out.
you don't. And you
Yeah.
don't. JP, sorry.
I think maybe. I mean, his health is fine. He should probably be a medium move. I mean, he's got the best of all of the characters that do the I have a face, I gain a power. Like having it on blanks is kind of stupid. His traps are good. His spender's fine. It's expensive, but it's fine. Yeah, I just wish it was like I really wish it was 5 dice. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's all I got on him.
JP, thoughts on Mysterio?
I would like the I think the spender is actually dog shit. I differ with David there. It's just not good. It's 6 dice for 4 power and it's range 2.
It is expensive. That is
It's
the
like,
issue with it.
and it's got a wild stacker, like, but you only have 6 dice, and then it's got a trigger on damage, but you only have 6 dice. It needs to go down to 3 die or 3 power. Like being range 2 is like fucking terrible, especially in Mysterio. This guy wants to keep his distance. Range 2 is just dog shit. Maybe you change the range on it too. I don't know. You need to make it cost less though.
I don't hate the range change on it. I think that would be pretty good for him.
If it was like 363, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then I think this is one of those 3 threats where I'd actually like to see him be 6'6". Just because like his front side is front loaded because he's got the 6 health on his front, but he also like early in the game it's very hard to pay the 2 power to like reduce his defense. So he's very tanky on his front, but as the game goes on, he just becomes made out of tissue paper. And then on his backside, he only has 5 health, and you're attacking him. He has one defense. So I'd like to maybe see him get another health. That'd be nice. And going back to what David said, either medium move or medium base. Like these small base, small move guys, they're just trash. What are we doing?
Alex?
I agree, JP. I think they need to stop being cowards. It seems like they play tested this dude on a medium base. Just put him on a medium base.
The model looks like he should be on a medium base. Like he takes up
That
way
model-
too much space on a small base.
I would agree. And you can just take this. You can just take the small base and literally glue it onto a medium base. It'll be fine.
But the small base makes his smoke cloud look bigger.
Just a perception thing.
You know, JP, it's not about the size of the smoke cloud. It's about how you use it.
I mean,
That's what I've been told anyway.
He can use his illusory powers to make it any size he wants, right?
All right. JP, 30 seconds on Mystique.
Fuck. So my big problem with Mystique is she doesn't. It feels like she's just fundamentally broken in the fact that she doesn't have anything to spend her power on. Whenever I played Mystique, I just like she's running around with 10 power because I'd rather like pistol and like rapid fire pistol than like do expert sabotage most of the time.
Mhm.
So, and like same with the spender. Like I'd rather rapid fire pistol than spender. So I would like to see some way to dump power. And I don't think you can take action off of expert sabotage because then it's like way too good. So I would like to see. I don't know. Her card is already full of words. I don't know if you can add another like superpower that you pay for, but that's an issue I have with her. And it just feels kind of like mechanically, she's like mechanically broken in that sense that like she just like there's very few characters where like you just gain power and like you can't spend it. There's just very like Hawkeye. I can't think of many. But even Hawkeye spends it better than she does. That's what I would, and like maybe the health because we're assuming that they want to bump up the baseline health. That's my big issue with her. I think she's fine other than that though.
Alex, thoughts on Mystique?
I agree with JP 100% on this one. I think it'd be cool if she had something very similar to like Field Leader, or had something like Punisher for herself, like her like as Punisher spec out of more
Okay.
movement or maneuverability, or something to do like help the squad. There's a thought.
Okay. David?
I wouldn't be opposed to changing her expert sabotage to be like what goblins sing, Trick or Treat, where it's like a reactive, but instead of doing the 2 damage, it's like a terrain. You take a terrain throw. That might be kind of cool. Give her something to spend her power on. Maybe you make her spender cheaper, but like, I mean, it's range 2, it's 6 dice. Like, I get that it stuns before damage, but she doesn't even use it.
Yeah, that's a good point, David. Maybe we just make the spender better because their spender is trash. It's just bad. Like 6
Mhm.
dice, 3 power. Like if you actually made the spender good, she would have something to spend power on, right? Because she would actually want to spend her. So maybe we just make this. Maybe we just make the spender better. That's what we do. That way we don't have to add anything else to her card. I like that idea.
That might be good. Maybe make it more dice.
I think you make it more dice
range
and more range. Yeah, we're totally in line with that. Yeah, and maybe I don't know. I wouldn't even mind seeing like some extra effects on it. Like before damage, stun is great, but it's still like 7 dice physical. Like it might be interesting to do something else.
Yeah, it would be.
Or even make it like 4 power and 7 dice, and like make it have an extra clause. That way she can like just throw power into it and have it be good.
Maybe stagger. Stagger be cool.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Wild stagger.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that actually. That'd be kind of cool.
All right, Alex, 30 seconds on M'Baku.
Nothing. I think M'Baku is fucking awesome. The fact that he's got a range 3 builder and then his spender gives him a range 3 builder after using the spender, so good. This dude is just so fucking good. I am honestly shocked I don't see more Wakanda players playing him. It blows my mind.
David, any additional thoughts?
I think M'Baku's underrated. Yeah, like he can. His spender is ridiculous. Like his whole kit is really good. He's really good. Yeah, you don't need to change him.
JP.
I agree with everything that's said. I'm going to use my 30 seconds to ask you guys, why is his energy defense 2? Is there a lore reason for that? Is he sensitive to the sunlight? What's going on?
They had to do something to him to make him bad.
Maybe.
Some way.
Like,
if he was 4-3-4,
like Crimson Dynamo's 4-3-4 leader with DR.
Yeah.
I think we bump his energy to 3 because this is ridiculous. What are we doing?
I'm not opposed to that, but I think he's fine the way he is now.
I think he's fine the way he is, but like, there's no reason it should be 2. Like, what? Like, stop with this. Make it 4-3-4.
I agree.
Alrighty. Somehow this feels right. David, 30 seconds on Namor the Submariner.
You guys know I love me some Namor.
We do. That's why I was like, okay, buckle up.
You know what I would like them to do? Print the fucking leadership on his card and take it off the stupid tactics card. Like, do that. Just do that. I mean, that's how it is anyway. They're not going to make Steve Rogers any good. So like he's never going to be using the leadership. So it's literally only on Namor. Why not print it on his fucking card at this point? Like, otherwise, I mean, he's great. I love Namor. No changes.
JP?
You know, I would be inclined to agree with Alec or with David, but I think. Do you think? I don't think Namor needs any changes. I'm going to ask you guys another question. Do you think they put the leadership on the card to like stealth nerf shield cards?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I do think they did that for that reason.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that too because shield cards are so goddamn good, but if you can only take 4 cards, it makes your cards a little less good.
It definitely does.
That's all.
Alex, thoughts on Namor?
I agree on Namor, but I got some confidence that Punchy Cap's going to get the updates he needs to be good. So then at that point, David can then eat his words and he's like, oh, fuck, I don't know who I'm going to put the leadership on.
Dude, I would love to put it on Punchy Cap. Like, if he was good and I could take it with him, that'd be amazing. But, like...
Best Captain America model in the game.
Yeah, it is.
All right. JP, 30 seconds on Nebula.
Nebula's my fucking boo. She doesn't need shit. She pays for her own shit. She don't need no man.
Can't argue that. Alex?
Second.
David?
Nebula's really fucking good. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've just gotten, like, this 2 threat just comes up and is like, oh, I'm just going to daze your 4 threat for reasons. Like, she just explodes on people. She's so good. Yeah, she don't even need this.
I can tell you the one thing without question Nebula needs changed. She needs a different model.
Yes. Oh, and make her ass Black Order affiliated. That's the other thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I would like to see that, actually. Good call, David. We've talked about that an infinite amount of times it feels like offcast. And yeah,
Yes,
that's
you're right.
great comment. I
You are
totally forgot about
100%
that.
correct. You are 100% correct. All right. Alex, 30 seconds on Nick Fury.
He just got changed. No changes.
David?
Fury is the fucking man, and I love his grunts. And like, he's good. Yeah, no changes.
JP?
Yeah, Nick Fury is kind of fucking retarded now, so we're good with Nick Fury. He's good. He's good for he's. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is the lightning round that I was hoping for. We are clicking right along. That's the way to go, gentlemen. All right. David, 30 seconds on Nick Fury and the Howling Commando.
First off, let me say I love these guys' models. I love fucking Dum Dum Dugan. I love Fury. I love the way they look. I kind of wish their grenades were. I wish they ignored line of sight and cover, because it's a grenade. It should ignore line of sight and cover. Like, what are we doing? You throw grenades over people. Like all the other guys.
Same as Domino's, because Domino's is grenade bounce. That's why it ignores line of sight and cover. They're just throwing a grenade at the wall.
Sure.
Theirs is exploding midair. It doesn't contact anything before it detonates.
I guess.
Therefore, all the things.
All the things. I think like their abilities are really good. Like they just probably need more health. Like a health, like make them 6/6 and call it good. I would like to see the grenade thing, like at least ignore cover, but I wouldn't mind it ignoring. I don't know. That's all I got.
JP, any thoughts on the Commandos?
Well, Patrick is somebody who has never played these guys, but has played quite a few games into them. I will say that I agree with David. I think they're pretty solid, and I would like to see a change to the grenades. I don't know if they need health. They're already 6'5". I think that's probably about where they want baseline. So, but grenades, like, come on, we could do a little better with that. Let's make that attack actually do some damage and not just be like an incinerate action. Like ignore line of sight and cover would be. I'm totally on board with that.
Alex, thoughts on the Commandos?
Yep, I agree with these two. Nothing I would add.
All right. JP, 30 seconds on Nightcrawler.
So, Patrick, as somebody who's never put Nightcrawler on the table, but has played a tremendous amount of games into him, I will say that he needs another health. And that's it. This guy is fucking stupid. He is dumb as fuck with dice correction. Especially when the dice are rolled by David's demon hand.
I think we've isolated the issue. Alex, anything further on Kurt?
Just a health. I agree with JP. Yeah, I wish I could roll a crit hit every time I rolled those dice, but I don't. I didn't sacrifice a virgin goat, so I don't get to roll like David.
I'm almost loath to ask David's opinion on this, but go ahead, Nightcrawler.
I have traumatized so many people with Nightcrawler, where they're like, "This character is safe." No, I just dazed both of your characters because reasons. This dude is really good.
You're punching me again?
yeah. Like, wait, what is going on? Yeah. Well, I mean, when this dude rolls up and he attacks you like 6 times in an activation, you're like, "What the fuck just happened?" Yeah, he's really good. He does need another health. I think that the previous change to the stealth, or not the stealth, to the stun, so it's not automatic, is what he needed, because auto stun was really fucking dumb. Yeah, don't just the health. You don't need any.
All right, Alex, 30 seconds on Nimrod the Hunter.
Just got released. No changes. Next.
David?
Nimrod's a fine character. He doesn't need any changes. It's going to take a while to kind of see how he shakes out and if he's like not where he should be, but I think he's fine.
JP?
Well, I'm looking at a terrain throw that's 3 power, so that needs to go down to 2.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. Other than that, he's fine. But it's not going to get changed because he's too new. Wah, wah.
All right. David, 30 seconds on Nova.
So I have actually added Nova to my Mighty Avengers roster, and I really like him. He is very he can be slept on. Like, he's kind of stupid sometimes. I think he's good. He doesn't need any changes.
JP?
So Nova has a fundamental weakness to stagger.
Yes.
He like his kit kind of functions on him being able to move and then attack. Therefore, using both of his actions, if he's staggered, he can only move, and he misses like a huge component of his kit, getting a bonus to the damage on his next attack. He has a superpower that lets him clear conditions, but it's only after he moves, and stagger needs to be cleared as your first action. So the stagger gets around this this condition clearing superpower he has, and that's kind of like the crux of his problem is stagger. Like, he's an amazing piece if you can just like run around and do the thing he wants to do, but if he gets staggered, he feels really, 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 really fucking bad. So, and I don't know if he should be changed somehow to like be able to clear the stagger. I don't think so. He's probably just fine the way he is.
Alex?
I agree with both these guys. However, I was just thinking it'd be really cool if he had, I don't know, better tactics cards. Like, what if he had one that just let him perform a move action for 2 power?
That'd be
pretty
crazy.
good.
Yeah, I think it'd be super neat for him. But
All
that's
right.
all I had for him.
JP? 30 seconds on Encantu, the living mummy.
Hey, listen, if Nebula was like a street prostitute, Kantu would be like the pimp, right? Like, this dude, I mean, this dude's stacking his chips. He's wearing the fur coat. Like, he's got the cane. He doesn't give a fuck. He's living that life, you know?
And
Like,
he
I
can
don't.
definitely bitch slap people with that area tactics card of his.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
just even without the text card, like, this guy is just fucking stupid. Like, Encantu's stupid. He's not like broken, but he's, oh my god, he's kind of dumb. He does not need any changes at all. If we are increasing baseline health as the kind of like the assumed design intention is, then I would give him a health. But like, he doesn't need shit. This guy is insane.
Encantu feels like if he gets even 1 extra health, he's going to be a real problem.
Yeah, he's only affiliated Midnight Suns, and I don't think he's good enough to like be like, nobody's splashing him. So I think he's kind of where he should be. Like, he's like an insane affiliation pick, but he's not quite good enough to be like just splashed everywhere. So I don't know. Maybe a health would be fine. I don't know. He's just able to he's able to heal so much that having a bigger health pool gives him more windows to heal, like, without being dazed, you know? So, I don't know.
Alex, thoughts on Encantu?
Yeah.
David?
I agree with JP. I really like Hatu. I think he's really good. I think a lot of people kind of sleep on him. I mean, there's some places like if you can splash him in a affiliation where you're planning on running grunts, like, this guy gets stupid because it's like when the grunts die, he gets a freaking capture soul token.
Yep.
Like, so good, and he's immune to hex. Like, this guy's good. Yeah, I don't think you change him. I guess you could give him a health, obviously, but I don't know where their like line of demarcation is for the health. Like, are
Right.
they just saying, characters that don't have damage reduction and stuff are getting health, or like, I don't know. I could see him getting an extra health though.
Yeah, it's hard to
find
say.
out. Alex, 30 seconds on Okoye.
I think she's perfect. I don't think she needs to change whatsoever. I think the nerf they gave her was such a culture shock, but it's what was needed. I think she's great.
Okay. David?
This bitch was busted before she got nerfed. Like having a gainer on the vibranium spear, and didn't they make her was her flurry? Was that shit automatic? I think it was on
I
her
think
spell.
it was
It
really
might have
good.
been. It was
Was
really
it?
good. It might have been. I thought
We
that
got-
they.
I don't think so. She had an offensive reroll though.
She did have an offensive reroll too. She was nuts. I think she's really good. She's works as intended. She's 2-threat. She does what she needs to do.
JP?
Yeah, Okoye before the nerf was busted as shit. She was splashed everywhere. She was like, just, I mean, like she was just like an insane 2-threat. So I think the nerf put her to where she needed to be for sure. Like she still gets splashed, but not like she was. And she's like really good in affiliation. So yeah, she's pretty much perfect.
All right. David, 30 seconds on Omega Red.
This guy's kit could be so fucking good. Like he's like on the verge of being like just a great character. I think you could probably make him 4 physical, especially since we've seen characters like Dynamo. I think his stupid death factor damaging him is really stupid, and it makes no sense. Like, I've never seen it where his death spores are like damaging him. He's mostly just damaging everybody else with them. Like he's supposed to be. I think if you fix that, I think he would be, and you make him 4 physical, I think he'd be very good. Yeah, that's all
JP?
I got.
Okay, I have a little bit more to add than David. I think his spender is overcosted because he needs to go down to 3 power. 4 power for 7 dice is just like it's unacceptable on a 4-threat.
It is.
The ratio just needs to be better. The ensnare needs to go down to once per turn, not once per character. A character once per turn. It just needs to be like flat once per turn.
They're going to do that to poor Gwen. They should do it to Omega Red.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a character that can just like move 5 people. It's just not acceptable. I agree with David. The death factor is really dumb. Like the mechanic of him damaging himself. Anytime a character damages himself like that, it's just, especially for 2 damage. It's like Tony's old like super spender, the Invincible Iron Man. Like it just feels really fucking bad. I think the way to fix this, I'm just pulling this out of my ass in the moment, but if you wanted to take the damage off, I think you'd have to make it an action.
Probably.
But I still think that would be good. Like an action to do 2 damage to everybody around him, assuming they have poison. Like that's really, really good. So yeah, that's what I would do. And obviously I think you do make him 4. Like why is Omega Red only 3 physical? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yep, I agree. Alex?
I got nothing.
Okay.
These guys covered it.
All right. Then JP, 30 seconds on Omega Sentinel.
She's kind of crazy. 2 new, no changes.
Alex?
Second.
David?
This bitch is borderline busted. Like she's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
she can do
if
some
anything-
ridiculous things.
If anything, there's a nerf bat that's coming for her.
I don't think I've nerfed that, but she's definitely.
I don't think-
she's
No,
really,
she's
she's really, really good at what she does, though, for sure.
Yeah, she's really good at what she does.
Undeniably.
I completely agree, but I don't think it will be long before her reroll 2 dice on flipping pay to flips will only be once per turn.
Maybe.
All right, Alex, you get the easy one. 30 seconds on Phoenix.
This is where Alex is going to use his extended time.
No, man, I got 2 really hard ones. I don't like this. Phoenix, just start over with her too. Goddamn. I've heard some ideas, and honestly, the one that I'm leaning towards is the Muse guys. Just make Phoenix the big fucking Phoenix. Get rid of the stupid little shit. Get like the regular Phoenix, and just make it the 6 threat kaiju that it should have been for X-Men. just pull the trigger and do it. There's so many things that you can do to her kit, and I think that's where you start.
David?
So, am I the only one of us who's put Phoenix on the table?
I've played her.
I don't know if. Okay.
I
I
should
have
play
I-
them and put her on the table.
Mine
She's
is
not worth
mine
putting
is.
on the table.
I haven't even taken the cellophane off of mine. If it comes with cellophane, I don't know if it does or not.
No, Phoenix was like when I first got into the game. Phoenix was like one of the 5 models on the list. Is like, okay, this is one of the models I want. So I jumped on her right from the start, and I was like, oh, this doesn't work. Damn.
So, one, I think she shouldn't. Your opponent should not have agency on being able to make her go Phoenix. That's kind of crazy. Like, and it just like she just. It's like if she has 3 tokens, like she just changes. Like it's stupid. It's I don't like it. They need to do something with the Phoenix token mechanic. They need to make it actually benefit her. I feel like it just doesn't benefit her.
Yeah.
And like I like her. So funny story. If they just took her normal side of Phoenix and made her a 5 threat and just kept her like that, she would be amazing. But it just, I don't know. She needs a complete like overhaul of everything because her Unleashed side is so underwhelming. It just
really
is. It's like if she's not like blowing shit up, you're just like, what is she doing? Because she can't generate her own power, like, and she's stuck. It's not like she can go back to the other form, and like she loses all of the cool things about her kit. Like her throw is amazing. The fact that she can throw Dormammu is crazy. Like it's fucking crazy. But I don't know. Like I don't know how you change her, but she needs something. I got
JP.
nothing.
Did you know that catching a rocket and catching Dormammu with your face feels the exact same?
That's true. That's
It's
true.
weird. It's weird.
But you could throw Rocket a lot faster than you could throw.
You could
Dormammu.
throw Rocket a lot faster. That is true.
The equation works the same way.
That's how physics works, right?
It is how physics work.
Yeah, so I like the idea of like Phoenix having a transform thing into this, like from Jean Grey into the Phoenix. That's fucking cool. Just the implementation of this feels half baked. It feels like there's a lot of moving parts that make it feel cool, but like the translation onto the tabletop in terms of like having a 6 threat and trying to like make it competitive, I guess. Just doesn't work. They need to go back to the drawing board with it.
All right. David? Mini primes.
I think the mini primes are really good and they're very new, so no changes.
JP?
Ditto.
Second.
All right. Since they listed them as 2 separate characters, it gets my calling on order out of whack, so we're just going to jump. Alex, 30 seconds on Professor X.
He just changed November. He will not get any changes, but if he were to get changes, I would like to see him not be too physical and too physical.
Alex, you kind of glitched out on me right there. Could you repeat that?
Here, give me 2 seconds. My headset died.
Okay.
Okay, I should be back on.
All right. All right. Let me kick back into it. 3, 2, 1. Alex, 30 seconds on Professor X.
No changes. He just got changed back in November. If anything, his physical and energy should change, but that's about it.
All right. David.
So I love me some Professor X a lot. I think his leadership is like one of the best in the game, but he's such a fucking boat anchor. I think he needs. I don't think you need to make him too, or you don't. I don't think you need to make him 3 physical and 3 energy. It's whatever. I would like to see him gain the thing that Enchantress and Mysterio have, though, where he can use his Mystic for dodges.
Okay,
Because, like,
that makes sense.
something like it just sucks to have 2 physical and you just like getting stuff done to you. And I think he needs to be able to use his rerolls on himself. The fact that he can't, it just makes him weird because he doesn't have like he basically cannot use his leadership in his activation, which just makes it weird. I think that's the only thing I would change.
All right. JP.
So I played against David quite a bit with Professor X. Well, into his Professor X. So the way I play the Professor X is I target him. And like after round whatever, 2, 3, like I can just pay the 2 all the time, and like he has no defense and he gets folded. That feels pretty fucking bad.
It does.
I think the throw changes are enough to make him like way better in the throws. I think having 6 defense in the throws is like just fucking insane. I don't know if you could do that. It basically makes him like soft immune to throws. Like who's gonna throw into 6 defense? Like it just seems like a waste. It's caps at 3. Like what are we talking about? I think like he did get the health buff, which is nice. I think like he has a uniquely named superpower named Telepathic Link that kind of does the same shit as Enchantress and Mysterio. But since it's uniquely named, why don't we make it better? Why don't we make it so that attackers have to pay 3?
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good. Like that's the change I would make personally. I would make it so that they have to pay 3. I think that would make him a lot better. His issue is survivability. He doesn't have problems he doesn't have mobility. Like he has to move to get somewhere, but that's fine. Like not every character needs like a range 3 port. It's just he just kind of folds after a while after the game has gone on. And when that's your leader, it feels kind of bad. So paying 3 power is like 50% more than it is now. So I think that's the change I would make.
All right. David, 30 seconds for Prowler.
So the more I play this guy, the more I really, really like him. I think Power is very, 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 very good. He's kind of slept on. Yeah, no changes.
JP.
Oh, actually, I do have one.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Changes.
Change it to 1?
I can do better to 1 power.
Yep. Agree. Hard agree. That superpower should not cost 2. That's stupid.
Okay.
It shouldn't be free, but it should cost 1. That's it. Other than that, he's a great character.
Okay. Alex, thoughts on Prowler?
I agree. If they changed it so that way he could reroll attack and defense with I can do better, then maybe it stays at 2. Maybe that's pushing it, but I would agree with those guys.
All right. JP, 30 seconds on Proxima Midnight.
Let's see. First strike's great. First spear is great. Your quantum starburst is
Not
maybe you could drop it to 3 power. I hate seeing 4 power for 6 dice. It just feels bad. Yeah, and other than that, I think her spender's a little weak. It's serviceable right now, but I'd like to see it go to 3 power. And another health if we're maintaining that their intention is to increase baseline health. But 5/5 DR is it's still good. Like she doesn't need health, but we're assuming their design philosophy, which could be completely wrong.
Alex, thoughts on Proxima?
I gotta agree with JP on this one. I would like to see her spender either get cheaper or have more dice, and she gets more health. That's all she needs.
All right. David.
I like I think you got to change something on her spender. I don't know what. I mean, it does have an insane amount of conditions, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's a damage trigger, right?
Yeah, it's on damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you keep it at 6 dice and just drop the power.
So to 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think her spear throw could go to a gainer. There's not
Oh, fuck
really.
you. You're right. No, shit. I don't know. It's got a place on it, though.
It does have a place on it, but like, I mean,
I don't know, man. The 5 dice gainer with a place. Well, I guess. Well, Iron Fist has a 4 dice gainer with a place, range 3. And
Yeah.
it doesn't have a poison trigger. I don't know. I don't think you'd give it. Well, yeah,
Like she's got a ton to use her power on.
at a gainer. It's kind of a stacked attack already.
I mean, it's good. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
other than that,
drop the 4 dice and make it a gainer. I don't know. It just
yeah, you
seems
could do
kinda
that
good.
too. It feels like it. There should be, like, it just doesn't.
I see what you're saying though. It does feel bad having an attack like that. That's not a game. Like doesn't get you power. It just feels kind of
Yeah.
bad.
It does.
I agree with that sentiment.
All right, Alex, 30 seconds on Psylocke.
I actually think she's fine now. That health buff was pretty nice on her. Maybe make her rerolls not once per turn, but other than that, I think she's fine.
David.
I think she's a solid character. She has affiliation issues. Because she's what? She's X-Force, X-Men, and Apocalypse?
Hellfire
Is that
too.
all she is? Oh, she's Hellfire.
Hellfire, Apocalypse, X-Men, X-Force.
I think she's a solid character. The health buff was good for her. Yeah, she's good.
JP.
I'm actually in agreement with Alex. I think Psylocke's there. She's fine, but I don't think pushing telepathic precognition to like not be limited would like push her into stupid territory. It would make her better, obviously, objectively, but I think she would it would help her out. I think in terms of like even in her affiliations, you just don't see her taking them. Like Hellfire's just not good. Servants likes 3 threats, and if they're adding, like if they add a 4 threat, they might add Colossus, but that's at like 19. So even adding a 4 threat is rare. And then like X-Men are using her. I don't think like nobody plays X-Force. Yeah, I don't know. She just like David was saying, the affiliations are kind of an issue because the affiliations aren't very good, or in the case of
You just have
servants,
better
yeah,
characters to take.
or the like. By the time servants is playing her, they're at 19 threat, so it's like a minority of games anyway. And Colossus is just kind of good, so you can make an argument there. Yeah, I would definitely try. I'd like to see telepathic go up to not once per turn. That's what I would do. But she's not going to get changes because she just got another health not too long ago.
All right, David, 30 seconds on Punisher.
I don't know why Punisher does not get played. I don't know. I think he's a solid. Yeah, I mean that's it, right? He's only defenders, right?
Mm-hmm. He is solid though.
He is solid. Like the auto rapid fire is kind of crazy. Like his spec ops training is really good. Like his spender is great. Like the fact that he can add with the punishment tokens is good. Like he's a good character. I don't know. I mean, maybe you make him 6/6. I don't know what their health criteria looks like.
I think you make him. Well, we'll get to me, guys.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm done anyway. So
I think you make him a rogue agent and just call it a day. Like, why isn't Punisher a rogue agent?
That'd be cool.
He teams up with everybody.
He's a merc. Yeah, he's a merc.
What the
hell? I don't know. It would be really hard to. It would be really hard to see from a lore standpoint Frank Castle counting as a criminal syndicate member.
I guess
I'm sure I could dig up some comic book version where he's working with somebody. Maybe it's not Kingpin, but like it could be somebody.
Here's my answer. Here's my comic book lore answer. What if? Boom, mic drop, walk away.
Yeah.
What about I don't know, maybe my lore is off. What about like Bucky working with Captain America? How does that work? Maybe my lore is off.
Yeah, Yeah, I suppose it kind of depends on where in Winter Soldier's story he is. I guess it's just I guess I just can't see any. We are getting way off. This is a lightning round, so put a pin in that. That'll be a cool like extra episode which we can talk about. But for purposes of this, let's Alex, anything else on Punisher?
No, I've got nothing. I really like Punisher.
Yeah. I would love to get an excuse to play him with something else because he might be my favorite model I've painted. So I would love to use him more. JP, 30 seconds on Pyro.
Pyro's kind of a hoss. He's made out of paper mache, so I like to smash the candy out of him, but yeah, I think maybe. I mean, I feel like I have to add this as an asterisk caveat every fucking time I suggest extra health because we're not inside their heads, but they've given indication that that's what they want to do. So maybe give him a health if we're trying to increase baseline. But other than that, I think this dude is working totally as intended.
Alex, thoughts on Pyro?
Second.
David?
I think Pyro's pretty awesome, and he's kind of slept on. And like, dude, he can get some sick ass beams going. Like, he can do some work. I like him a lot. He just needs a health on whatever side they want to give it to him. Whatever.
All right. Alex, 30 seconds on Quasar.
She's too new. Nothing will change on her.
David?
I have a little pet peeve with her. Why is her quantum bands 4 dice and rogues 5 dice? Like, they're essentially the same thing. Why is it? Are they trying to say that rogues is too good? And like, I don't know. I don't get it. But that's the only thing I would change is I would make that stupid quantum bands 5 dice.
Okay. JP?
That does annoy me too. Especially since they're the same. Like, you can make an argument maybe if they're like different threat values, but why are we making the same threat value have a different superpower by like a small like granulation? I don't know. It just seems weird. She's too new. She's not gonna get changed. I will say she's pretty stacked. Like, she's solid. I think the reason people might not be seeing her is because of her affiliation. She's only Guardians, and they have like, she's not good enough to like get splashed, I don't think.
Right.
And like, Guardians have a glut of 4s, so yeah, she might get a little lost in the shuffle, but she's plenty good. She doesn't need any changes, even if she was older.
That beam of hers is pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, Pierce beam with 8 dice, incinerate. It's crazy.
All right. David, 30 seconds on Quicksilver.
I guess give him a health, obviously. You could probably make an argument now that there's like source extracts in the game that his speedster, you just remove the objective thing from it. I don't know if that would make him insane. I don't think it would. Maybe it could. But like, there's a tipping point with this dude. Like, if you make him any better, he will get insane, right? Like, there's just no way to change him. So I don't think you change him aside from health.
JP?
I actually think his builder needs to go to like 6 dice, so he can just daze my whole fucking team in one turn. I love this guy on hammers. Just getting my fucking balls speed bagged for the round. It was fucking awesome. I love that shit. Count me in.
Well, hey, now you don't have to deal with hammers anymore.
Well, I mean, if we make his attack 6 dice, shit, we could just have it every game.
No.
Yeah, I agree with David on all the stuff he said.
Alex, thoughts on Quicksilver?
Quicksilver's character card, everything's fine. I agree with David's thoughts as well. His tactics card needs to change. Can I borrow that? Needs to just change to extracts.
Mhm.
Should not be any kind of anything specific like it is now. It should just be extracts. Why they were adamant on specifying specific types of extracts. There were a couple of superpowers like that. It's just so dumb. Just say extract. It's not that fucking hard.
All right, JP, 30 seconds on Red Guardian.
I think Red Guardian is actually pretty solid. I always thought his card was a little sparse. Maybe he could get another superpower of some sort, but I mean, I think he's pretty good. Maybe I don't know. I don't think he needs anything. Maybe he could add a terrain throw just because why not? But no, I think he's fine. Like he has a lot of utility. Yeah, I think. Let's see, he's a 5/6. Yeah, I think Red Guardian's actually okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's good. I'm fine with Red Guardian the way he is.
He is the Russian Captain America. He's the Russian super soldier. Make him 6'6". Just do it. Make him 6'6", and I'd be fine with like a size 2 terrain throw. That's about it.
David.
I mean, for fucking like the like Temu version of Captain America, he's pretty good for 3 threat, right? Like auto push is really good. Shield throw. He has the same spender as Cap. It's just one more power, right?
Yep.
Like it's good. Yeah, I don't think you need to change this guy. The extra health would be okay, but
Alex, 30 seconds on the original Red Skull.
Man, why did I get all the fucking hard ones? This is stupid.
You have kind of been on the short end of some of these. That's not wrong.
God damn. Like, the problem is, I don't think the original Red Skull is that bad. There's just better versions.
Yep.
And that's the problem. I think it's just because the other two are so much better, he's not worth looking at. But if you make him so much more, like, if you make him too good, then the others aren't worth playing. So it's just like a vicious cycle of who am I going to play because X is better than X. So I got nothing. I can't think of anything to make him better other than being too good.
All right. David, thoughts on Red Skull?
So I think this character definitely is showing his age, obviously, because he's been out since the game came out. So like, I think his Cosmic Blast could actually go to a fucking gainer. Like, why is he spending power on that? Like, it's not.
Do you think a gainer has got sap on it?
But I mean, like,
I think you take it to 0.
At the very least, you make it 0, right? It's one of the you either make it a gainer or you make it 0. I don't care which one, but
you're saying okay, I see. Well, gainers are typically like 0 costs, right? So I was assuming you meant make it 0. You're saying yeah. Okay.
I just think he shouldn't be spending power on this, and I would like it if it was a gainer, but if it's not, that's fine. I just think he shouldn't be spending power on it. That's for sure. Unleash the Cube is a really good attack. I think you could probably make this dude 7/6, and I think his Cosmic Cube shouldn't be doing, it shouldn't have the previous Clea thing, right? Like, it just feels bad when you roll a bunch of skulls, you take a bunch of damage, and you're like, this is stupid.
I forgot he even had that. Like, I forgot so much about this character.
I mean, like, his stuff is cool. Like, Hail Hydra is like a pretty cool superpower. Like Reverse Bodyguard is kind of crazy. It's just, I don't know. He's got so many things that he wants to do. He just never is able to do them. And I don't know how you fix that, honestly. But I think it would go a long way to make his Cosmic Blast at least not cost power. And yeah, no damage on the Cosmic Cube. I don't know what else to do.
Did you say no damage on the Cosmic Cube?
Or not, I mean, not multiple damage. Like, it should just be like 1. I don't even know why Clea's should probably be just 1. Like, if you roll a skull, you take a damage. Whatever.
Maybe.
It just feels like the punishment is like, it gets steep. Like, even at 2 damage, it's like, it's still a lot.
Well, listen, the front side is bad enough. But I don't know if you guys remember, but the injured side, for each skull and blank he rolls. He takes
Oh
a-
yeah, I forgot they
He takes
changed
the
its
damage.
wording.
So 3 out of 8 sides hurts him on 5 dice.
Yeah,
What are
that's
we even
bad.
doing with this superpower?
That's super bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
super
that's
bad.
I think David hit the nail on the head with a lot of the stuff. He targeted all the parts of the card that I would want to target. I would make Cosmic Blast 0. I think the sap is good. It makes it kind of a pseudo gainer, but it can hit high or low. Like the ceiling's lower and the floor's lower, the ceiling's higher on it. You could like spike
Well-
3 wilds, sap for 3, or you could like not get any wilds and not get any power, but at least you were not spending on it.
Well, and at least with his leadership, right? Like, I guess
That's
it would make it a
true.
gainer
That's true.
if he does
They-
damage. So
Yeah, fair enough. And the
I
Cosmic
just think
Cube,
the
yeah, go ahead, dude.
stupid.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. It makes it like super hard to use.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have power. Like he has to get within range 2 to gain power with his strike. And like if he's gaining power with his Master of Evil, he's probably using Master of the Cube to teleport people. So then it leaves him 1 power left to Cosmic Blast, and then what does he do with his other action? I guess he can move, but he can't pick anything up or pay to flip because he's used all his power, so he just has like this weird power crunch. I guess unless he gets a sap or like does damage with the Cosmic Blast, then he could do it again. But yeah, the Cosmic Cube is like all out of whack for the damage. It's just insane. They need to change it. They need to like drop the dice pool substantially, or just like cap it at like a damage or something. And, like for God's sake, remove the blanks from the back. That's ridiculous. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's so bad.
And I think this is definitely a character you make 7/6 or 6/7. Like unquestionably.
100%.
It's fucking Red Skull and he damages himself, so there's incentive on both ends there.
All right, David. 30
Oh,
seconds on
brother.
Red Skull, Master of Hydra.
So I think Red Skull. I think he's really good. He's one of the most. He's gotta be like the most consistent damage dealer for a 5 threat. Like his damage output is ridiculous. So yeah, don't change this guy. He's good.
Maybe?
If anything, this guy needs a little bit of a nerf. I don't think he needs a buff. If he got nerfed, it would probably be to the grunts because the grunts are a little oppressive. I think we talked about him like way in an earlier wish list podcast, and then we said we would get to him. I think we were talking about him and like kind of pumped the brakes. But yeah, I mean he's he does a crazy amount of damage, and the grunts are just so good. Like 3 health too. Like
Yeah,
you
they're
can't.
really
You're not even guaranteed to kill them if you put a whole activation into them. It's so annoying, and they count as healthy. Like what? It's so dumb. They should probably count as injured, honestly.
I would be okay
But
with
yeah,
that.
he's just good.
Alex?
No notes. Second, maybe give him like if you really want to rage bait the community, make him 7/7 instead of 7/6.
I mean, he kind of is like a soft 6/6, right? Because he always cuts himself once. So making him a 7/7 would actually make him a 7/6, like in actual real world play, which would be, I don't know, be okay.
All right. JP, 30 seconds on Red Skull, Master of the World.
Hey, listen, Red Skull Master Roll is a fucking maniac. His leadership is insane. His attacks are insane. All he needs is like a change to his throw because it costs 3, and it's kind of showing its age with these shitty terrain throw rolls that we have now. So it used to be really good, like range 3, size 3, medium throw. Like it was really good for 3 power. Now, no, let's make that 2, please. Other than that, I think he's fine. You could maybe make him a 7/6. I mean, is Red Skull Red Skull's a pretty powerful character. Like, maybe make him 7/6. Like Nick Fury 7/6. Let's make Red Skull 7/6.
Alex?
Second,
And David.
So I have a little bit of a peeve with this guy. And it's not really on his card. It's about the forum ruling. You should not
Okay.
have to have a fucking power to spend somebody else's power. That ruling is so stupid. It doesn't even make any sense. Like it's not even written that way. Like, I think they need to go back and go into the forms and say, no, that he can just spend power off people. Like,
Well, not only that, but it wasn't. Refresh me, David. Didn't they make a form ruling on the spender to make it so that you needed all 4 power on him to spender, and then you were able to reduce it with other people's. But he needed a baseline 4 to even consider spendering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is
because of the timing of where it goes. It's
exactly.
It's really stupid.
Yeah,
like, I totally be.
No, this superpower, like, it totally just kind of shit on intuition. Like, when this guy came out, like, people were just like waiting with bated breath to like figure out how this guy actually fucking worked. And when we found out, we were so disappointed.
Yeah, like,
okay, right?
I mean, I was hoping that he could spend off of multiple characters, but whatever. Not being able to do that is fine, but he shouldn't need power to like do any of his stuff. He should just be able to. He should just treat his allies' power like it's his own when he's spending power. Like,
yeah, I wonder if there's a way to word it, because it's hard to fight with mechanics, right? Like, if you have mechanics built into the game, you don't want to like start breaking them with character stuff. So I don't know if there's a way to word it to like get around the mechanical language, but it would be nice, because the way he was probably intended to work is different than the way he actually.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would change on him. Just fix that.
Okay. Alex, 30 seconds on rescue.
2 new, won't change.
David?
Rescue is fantastic. I love Rescue, so no changes.
JP?
I think she's working exactly as intended, and she's really good at what she does. So yeah, no change.
David, 30 seconds on Rhino.
Make his throw cheaper. That's it.
JP?
God damn! Like, his throw used to be so good. Now it's so average. Yeah, just the throw. I think that's it. Other than that, he's good.
Alex?
Second.
All right. JP, 30 seconds on Rocket Raccoon.
Man, I love Rocket. He's a man. Like, he's kind of squishy sometimes, even with the always in cover and no collision. Like, three health is just ugh, sometimes, especially when they ignore cover. Oh, He's not a happy boy. But I mean, for a 2-threat, range 5, his spender's probably the best thing on his card, honestly. Just because, like, man, throwing 7 dice at range 5 energy on a 2-threat is just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
His plasma rifle's good too, don't get me wrong, but I think, like, just like for something that's like just kind of way overstated for the card, I think his spender's just that's the thing. So Rock doesn't need any changes. He's doing just fine.
All right. Alex, thoughts on Rocket?
I agree with JP. I think Rocket's about as perfect of a 2-threat as it gets.
David?
Yeah, Rocket's really good. No changes.
All right. Alex, 30 seconds for Rogue.
Honestly, change her throw to 2 power. That's it. I think he is fantastic.
Okay.
Maybe make her 7/6, but that might even be pushing it. But I think she's just about perfect.
Okay. David?
Rogue is very good. Yeah, she doesn't change her throw to 2 power, and she's good.
JP?
I agree. I'm on the throw bandwagon. You guys know.
Yeah.
Take that shit down to power.
In charge. All right.
And I would like to see her gain another energy defense, unless you guys have a lore reason why not.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. That'd be good.
There's I can't think of any lore reason why she wouldn't be 4/4.
Yeah. I think 4/4/3 is like probably where she should be, but I think she's fine as is, but I'd like to see 4/4/3 with this throw.
Okay. All right. David, 30 seconds on Ronan the Accuser.
Ronan's very weird. One, I don't think he's gonna get changed, obviously. Because he's 7/7, so like his health is really good.
His health is fine.
I think the problem is he's only a guardian, right? Like, that's his issue.
He's an inhuman.
But, he's an inhuman too. But
yep.
They don't play him in inhumans either. So like, I don't know. like he's got good stuff. His kit is really good. Like I'm just gonna say this guy is as he's intended to be. I don't know what to do with him.
Witty, thoughts on the accuser?
Yeah, I think David had kind of hit the nail on the head. He said this guy. What did you say? This guy is the way he's supposed to be. Something like that.
Yeah, he's working as intended.
Yeah, I think he is like they had a design idea in their head. He's gonna be a guy who like is pretty strong. He can like throw size 4 people, and he has this special thing where he can like come back and like smash the person who them and like fuck him up. And then he was like he's one of the few characters with judgment. So he's like kind of like an oddly specific character with like kind of unique. Like judgment isn't like textbook unique, but like there's not many people with judgment, and the accuser is definitely a unique superpower.
Mm-hmm.
So they had an idea, and I think it's well executed. It's just that like David was saying, the affiliations, Guardians has a glut of 4s, and Ronin isn't in the top echelon of the 4s, and then Inhumans like they start with a 5 threat leader, and then like they probably take Medusa as a 4 if they're gonna do it. I would like to see him go to 4 physical though. Why is this guy only 3 physical? That doesn't make any sense. He's a fucking Kree dude with armor.
He should be.
Like, what are we doing? That's it.
All right. And Alex, thoughts on Ronan?
Yeah, I would have to agree with these guys. I really think he needs a tactics card. That's what he needs.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually, Alex.
That
That
is a
would
good idea.
probably make him good if it was a good
He
card.
doesn't have any tactics cards, and that's what he needs.
Yeah, that is kind of showing his age a little bit there too, because a lot of the newer characters who come out actually have text cards. Like almost everybody has
Yep.
text cards when they come out now. So
All right, and to finish up the R's, JP, 30 seconds on Ronan.
when we did the Ronin preview, I kind of shit on him a little bit. Not that I thought he was bad, but I just thought he had a lot of competition in affiliation, like Avengers Defenders. He's competing with Shang-Chi, like baseline, and then you can make an argument for other characters too. So I don't think he's a bad character though, and with the Shang-Chi anticipated nerfs, I think his stock's going to go up a little bit. He's like highly mobile. He does damage. He's got a fucking beam. He's got like dice manipulation. He's got stealth martial arts. Like he's kind of a complete package. He just does a lot of stuff. The only thing he doesn't do is like offer control. He's like super mobile and like killy, and he's got a killy tactics card. I can't really think of any changes I would make to him. And he's too new. I don't think they would change him, but I think he's kind of working as intended.
Okay. Alex, thoughts on Ronan?
I have to mirror JP. He has my exact same thoughts. He's just in a rough spot with his affiliations because his affiliations have better 4s.
David.
I think he is pretty good. I think he's a little slept on, and JP's right. He does have a lot of competition in the affiliations that he's in, but like I feel like I agree with JP. If Chi does get nerfed, I could see this guy going in Defenders, and I could see this guy going with Steve 1. Like I am kind of surprised people don't already play him with Steve 1, but we're not really seeing Steve 1 anyway for some weird reason. But yeah, I think this guy is good. I think he works he does what he's supposed to do. He throws a fuck ton of bleed out. Like, maybe you make a case for him in Dracula's leadership. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's good. I think he doesn't need any changes.
All right. Well, kids, that was pretty lightning-y for a lightning round. We got all the way through the R's. That's pretty good. Webheads, what do you think? Any of the changes that you agree with, that you disagree with? What did we miss? What did we get wrong? Let us know. You can hit us up on all the socials at Witty Bantercast. You can email us at wittybantercast@gmail.com. And of course, you can go to patreon.com/wittybantercast and give us some support and get into our free Discord so we can talk about the updates there. And if you support us at the $5 level, you can get yourself some objective tokens, which we'll talk more about later. Until next time, Webheads, thanks for joining us. And until next time, be good.